This is oh my god, okay. Alright, that's my reaction video to that. Thank you, Elon Musk, for making Twitter fun again. Because, you know, you put something funny up like that on a web page and you might get censored into oblivion previously, so hopefully we can change that. Hopefully we can improve the censorship moving forward. Maybe you could sacrifice for, I don't know, freedom of speech. So, I need to compose myself. The Solana debacle. Reportedly, Solana's they're basically going, okay, you can't have your money, your crypto, because we've got the power over your coins, so too bad. Reportedly, that is. Reportedly. Richard Hart, again, is correct. He explains that not your keys, not your coins, not your admin keys, not your coins, do not use admin key trash. What's the solution to that? You could look into Hex, maybe. As well as that, we had a ETH whale liquidation price missed by 20 cents. I wasn't able to view it on chain, but they reckoned, reportedly, on 18th of June 2022, so that might be on what, the Saturday here in Australia. Yeah, a large, very large liquidation was about to occur on Aave. It did not though. They reckon it was about 20 cents off. They mentioned the price was actually hit, but due to the oracles that they use on a particular platform, from my understanding, it didn't actually trigger it. So it didn't trigger. But that on top of a Solana collapse or mass liquidation on top of another mass liquidation might have helped plummet the cryptocurrency space even further than it already did. Thankfully, at the moment, we're in a little bit of green territory, Hex included. And the funny thing about Hex going up, I don't know about you, but I find myself seeing it go up, quite pleasant, basically. It's enjoyable. It's weird, like it's not that high, but it's like, oh, it's not under 3 cents, ooh, and then it's going back, rising above that 3 cent mark. It's, yeah, it's kind of weird. The article here basically explained, I'll jump right to the end. I mean, I'll put it in the bottom, but it basically said the fundamental technology here and the adoption curve that we see, the institutions that are coming in, how can you get your financial system to operate at the speed of the internet? Those are the things that need to happen, he said. Yeah, basically, investors are still looking for quality crypto investments. Well, you should maybe report on them, CNBC. Instead, everything else they got pretty accurate. They mentioned something about MicroStrategy. They mentioned Celsius. They mentioned Terra Luna debacle. They mentioned the Fed raising rates. They mentioned the price and what it went to. Now, this was on Saturday. But see, they didn't mention the liquidation, and they didn't mention Solana because that hadn't happened yet. So on Monday morning, say you open up the latest crypto news in crypto world on CNBC, they're not including Richard Hart's take for one. They're not including the Solana. They're not including the ETH news. So luckily, a couple of mainstream media outlets did actually cover Richard Hart. And although what they did cover was kind of low, they mentioned, I guess, the outrage marketing. Funnily enough, they didn't actually mention his predictions regarding Celsius, which is funny because later in the article they mention Celsius. But other than that, I think it is good coverage. And the outrage marketing is punching through the mainstream media's bias. So maybe the mainstream media wants the story, or maybe the mainstream media has a narrative of their own. I'm not sure. But the fact that they included the world's largest diamond, the Ferraris, the video of of eating the caviar and saying in honor of the bear market, maybe it triggered a particular reporter, and he felt the need to lash out with his vicious words on a dying media outlet. That is my opinion, of course. The price of Hex we'll have a look at. Well, before there was a little bit more green, but we'll have a look. There was some larger buys. We'll do my usual. Let's have a look. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, a couple more coming through. All right, this one. Boom. What do we got? Someone selling their Hex, swapping into USDC. Maybe they're just going all into ETH. Okay, fair enough. Don't understand what those Merv bots are. Anyone knows? Let me know. There was a interesting one, I thought. Well, look at the buy as well while we're here. Again, not picking on anyone, but yeah, this is what it is. So this person bought some ETH, bought some Hex, and they've got a little bit of dry powder in reserve. Nice. So that's what I'm saying. If there was an analysis done on all the dry powder currently available, it would be interesting to see what the price of Hex could theoretically do based on buys, because a lot of these sellers, let's have a look, some of them appear to be swapping into stables and not immediately moving it out straight away. This one here, for example, again, is holding in dry powder, so maybe they're going to buy at a lower price, they hope, or maybe when it goes back up, they'll try and just buy it then. I think there was one, no, that's okay, won't go too far into it, otherwise we'll be here all day. That is about it. That is pretty much all that I can think of in the cryptocurrency space. Thank you for tuning in. Signing out.